over the roof of, not yet, well, the sun's not yet come over the roof of the house opposite, but I can see it behind the forest. Still a bit foggy, and sky's a little bit pinky. So and it was a frosty night. And it's the first week of spring. Isn't that beautiful? And with spring, some people say, well, this is the time of spring cleaning because the light is so fresh and it throws light on all the dust and all the dirt everywhere. That's where people get obsessed with cleaning their house.
Mhm.
Accidentally, I had a spring cleaning on yesterday, but that was just the date that I said. Once every month, there's a very lovely Polish lady who I know since about 5 or 6 years, and she comes 3 hours to my house, and she loves making it all nice and clean. And we had a very nice chat. We had a coffee and talking about her job and how she's getting along with uni. She started uni at the tender age of 35, not bad. And her daughter and her dog and her recent house move. So it's so amazing to see people who have this outlook on life to say, I'm never too old for anything. I can do this. I love to do this. I love to try that. And yes, it's just beautiful. Well, maybe somebody will join us, or maybe not. I'm not sure. So we just get along. And this is the spring season 2022. It's our 11th meeting of the Early Bird Achievers Club in this year. And as it is the first week of spring, I could not resist to call this meeting Fall in Love with Life. Now, there is a story behind it. The story is that Nevin has been asking me, well, asking is probably not even right, has really been nagging me to say, Walter, put something together about the benefits of Tibet. And I thought, well, okay, let's do it. And also, I use this as an announcement and as a question for your support, for your help. I know that some of you are new and are here for the first time or second time or fifth time, and at least two or more, I'm not sure who's still coming, have been with us for more than a year. And you have seen Tibet growing and developing. And the structure of today's meeting is roughly the outline of what I want to put together about the benefits and also the spirit of Tibet. And I would really love your candid opinion, your honest feedback about how you like it, how it resonates with you, what it does for you, what you get out of it, and what you would tell your friends, why they might want to give it a try and come and join us. So, whatever way you choose, you can type something in the chat, probably, or you can send me an email, or Nevin or Elina, and we share. Or if you're very professional and profound, you can record a little video with your own statement, but it's too much to ask. I know that. But just let us know how Quebec helps you to fall in love with life, to reconnect with life, and to put this immense value into your life and into your business. And when I say business, I mean it really how you pronounce it very slowly and calmly. Busyness. And there is business on one side. And on the other side, there is also something about a personal element. And the busy, in business, you write in the middle, you write an I. But the way how I spell business is biz, Y, ness. And the Y is the big Y It's the why that symbolizes our purpose and our passion in life. And whatever we do, and whatever venture we are in, studying, working in an employment, working for ourselves, considering a career change, considering starting a business or already running a business, that everything is, as I say, business is personal and life is business in the best sense. Now, fall in love with life. Spring, here's the evidence. This is what my neighbor's magnolia looked last week, and this is what it looked like yesterday. Can you see that difference? This is the spring update. See the difference? 1 week, just 1 week. And imagine, in spring it becomes very, very visible. But that happens all the time. 1 week, 1 day, 1 hour, even a minute, even a second can make a huge difference. And if you're present in every moment of your life, you can make, or we all, I hate always to speak in the you sphere. It sounds like being a priest somewhere and telling people what to do and not to do. But please forgive me. Sometimes I go back in this you talk. But when I say you, I'm also including me. So when you live, or when we live every moment in full presence and full awareness of what is inside of us and outside of us, then we can feel the change, and not just feel the change, we can shape the change, and we can be the change. But it's time. I hope you still have a tea or a coffee next to you, and just take that little cup, feel it in your hands, feel the warmth, and just take that breath, smell it, and taste it. And if any one of you has a very good idea about what I should put into my tea, then please share. I have a very nice Darjeeling tea, and I put milk in it. But then I read that putting milk into Darjeeling tea takes all the good out of it, because this protein called casein that turns the protein, or in animals' milk into cheese, consumes all the good in tea. So you should take soy milk. But I put soy milk in my tea, and it gets very, very flaky, although it's very fresh. Anyway, if anybody has a very good tip what I should put in my tea, always welcome to share. So take that stretch and that deep breath. And when you move your eyes to your right, let them slowly move up to the ceiling and to your left, and down again, which to your left, and back to the right. And these slow circles, make them a few times after waking up. Make them a few times every now and then when you're at work. When you can do it in front of an open window and you can look far, far out, that's even better. And when you feel stressed, if some situation really causes you bad, bad vibes, then you will following, just look straight and move your eyes like in your dream sleep, in your REM sleep. moving to the right, the left, right, left, right, left. Quicker and quicker and quicker. Quick, quick, quick. Left, right, left, right, left, right. For quite a while, then take a deep breath. And you may notice already a little shift. And if you want more, do it one more time. Very quick, left, right, left, right, left, right. Breathe deep breath, and then you might feel that little shift again. When you feel a little bit calmer and less stressful, then turn back to the first exercise and roll your eyes slowly from one side to the top to the other and down again. And while you move your eyes around like that, you could even lay your hands on your shoulders and tap on your shoulders very gently in a rhythm like imagine you walk along the beach or you walk along on a forest path or on a nice, fresh piece of grass somewhere outside. These are little pieces of so-called neural resources, easy to do, super easy to do, and super easy to learn. And they can help so much you during the day. And if you want to know where I got this from, I work very closely with psychotherapists in Germany who are devoted to research on this field of neural resources and good things that you can even share online without having people in the same room with you. And that's the beauty. This is why I love this technology, this video technology. Being in one room with people who are in Barcelona, who are in Switzerland, France, Slovakia, God knows where. It doesn't matter because now in these 35 minutes or 40 minutes on a Monday morning, we are together in this room. And it doesn't matter where we come from, what our nationality is, as long as we find a way to speak and to listen. And these little exercises, it's what I also call take ownership of your day. And this is one of the central elements of TVAC. To make all of us take ownership of our life. And it begins with the way how we start the day. We can make a choice. How we start the day is a choice. We can start the day with a horrible alarm that shoots us out of bed, and the first reaction is, oh shit. Right. Do you want to start your day like this? Or do you want to start your day like, oh, where's my tea? Oh, and enjoy this state between being sleepy and being awake. It's called the hypnopompic state, not a steak. No steaks early in the morning, not for me at least. So enjoy this hypnopompic state, which is a little bit of being in hypnosis, being in trance. And being in trance is very resourceful in our life. You may notice when you watch children or when you watch colleagues at work that they go into a trance a few times a day. Sometimes you see children playing, all of a sudden they go like, or you see colleagues at work in front of their computer. Sometimes they fall asleep. Okay. I work with Japanese people. That happens very often. Japanese people are absolute champions in sitting in front of a computer, pretending to be working, and they are fast asleep with their eyes open. No Japanese here, don't tell anybody. So they take the ownership of your day, and also not just how you begin your day, but how your day begins, already you take part of that decision the night before. And I'm not saying you shouldn't drink wine or anything like that. The Irish people say, if you can't do the morning after, don't do the night before. But the thing is, if you want to wake up in this good state, then be good to yourself and enjoy your sleep. And with little steps, with little practice, we come to this later as a part of TBAC. You can also practice and learn to wake up 5 minutes before your alarm and use some time for yourself just to get into this beautiful morning state and appreciate how lucky you are that you wake up with a roof over your head in a warm, cozy bed with breakfast waiting for you and perhaps a job or university in your day. Because if you have all of this, a roof over your head, a warm bed, something to eat, and something purposeful to do, you belong to the lucky 1% of people in this world. And always realize that and always be grateful for that. And think of all the people who don't have that. And think that you can make a change every day by the way you live your life to make the world a tad better. I mean, it sounds cheesy. It sounds cheesy, but here we are. Here we are, and what we are, what the tea backers are, all the Tibetan, as one lady told me on Friday. He said it sounds more elegant. You are an entrepreneur. You want to follow your passion. You want to make the world better. And when I say you want to make the world better, it sounds cheesy, but there is no. Don't find a better way to put it. You want to make it better for yourself. You want to make it better for others, and you want to exchange value. And when I say exchange value is, I talk to many people who are devoted to social entrepreneurship, but they don't understand the difference between social entrepreneurship and charity. What you do with your hands and with your spirit for other people creates a value. And that value entitles you to earn a living from that. And this is the exchange of value. And there is absolutely nothing immoral in that. In contrary. So how does feedback help you? You build healthy habits and rituals. As I said, even the few minutes you take in the morning to prepare your tea, consciously being present in that moment, is a very healthy habit. And I spoke recently to two guys who had a sort of a new seminar. They were advertising this new seminar, webinar, about the new change, the next economical wave to come. And they showed how over the last 2 or 3 centuries, everything became more speedy, became more compressed, more condensed, get more done in less time. And this is what we, in a traditional way, understand as productivity. But I think we all feel that we're coming to a break point. We come to a break point where all this condensing of this compression of time and getting things done more in less time brings us to a point, or brings many of us, many people, to a point of feeling overwhelmed, being in a constant state of alert, being anxious, feeling anxious. And I think what we really need is going from acceleration into deceleration. Now we have all the beautiful things like artificial intelligence and robots. Fine, let do that, let do them the work. Let do them all the acceleration, get more done in less time, and use it us as humans to focus on that, what we are really good at. There's a strong inner team. And when I say a strong inner team, I mean the conscious mind and the unconscious mind. Sometimes we forget that we have an unconscious mind, though the unconscious mind steers probably 90% of our life. Our heartbeat, our breathing, our digestion, it's all happening unconsciously. And there is nothing like an unconscious mind. There is no location in the brain or wherever for an unconscious mind. The unconscious is a metaphor for everything that happens outside of our conscious mind right in that moment. It's like a wide, big cosmos, a big universe. And it holds a lot of resources. Imagine that everything you ever learn, you ever experience in your life will always be stored there. You may not remember it for a long, long time, but I'm astonished. I will be 68 next Monday. I'm astonished what things come to my mind that happened 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 45 years ago. It's all there. And it's also, these things come with emotions. So every memory has an emotional charge with it. And sometimes these emotional charges are quite overwhelming. And they make us stumble sometimes. Without knowing, we get into situations where we are not really resourceful, where we cannot handle the situation. And that is usually related to something that happened to us along the way, where we picked up an emotional charge like a rock that comes rolling into our path when the right or the wrong trigger is fired. Thank you for your patience today. I think I will talk a little bit longer. Edina, you will be patient, but you will do your meditation as always. And the third thing is understand your values and your intentions. And I'll say something that doesn't make sense to you right now, but over the course of many, many sessions, you will understand what I mean when I say behind every action, every behavior, as good or as bad, there is always an intention, sometimes a positive intention, because everything that drives us unconsciously is happening to preserve us, to keep us alive, to find nutrition, to find the right partner, to find peace, to find accommodation. So there's always a positive intention. We work with the 3P model, very quickly said, passion, power, and persistence. What we have a passion for whatever, for something. If you're not aware yet of your passion, take the time and go and seek for it. And TVEC will help you to find it. We need power, and we need a constantly renewing source of power. And we need persistence. Persistence to find a way around the roadblocks on our path. And I heard a friend saying in one of his webinars a week ago, he quoted Henry Ford, who obviously said, when you get stuck by an obstacle, then you lost sight of your goal. The only reason you get stuck is because you lost sight of your goal. So that's the importance of having a goal and always keeping sight of that goal. Keep the eyes on the prize, as the saying goes in sports. As long as you have that, whatever comes into your way, you will master it. And think of water. Water always finds its way. We can learn a lot of things from water. And falling in love with life, it also means to reframe and to reconnect. So imagine literally looking at your situation now in a picture, take the picture out of a frame, put the frame to the side, look at the picture, from various angles. Look what you love about this picture, what is important to you, and then take a new frame and frame that new picture and reconnect with your life and fall in love with life or fall in love with life again. Listen to your inner voice, and very important, distinguish what I want, what you want, from what you should. You should is not what you want. You should is what other people expect from you. You must, you ought to. And this, in contrary, leads to a way of thinking and self-talking that goes like, oh, I can't do that. How can I possibly do that? And also, when you say I cannot, listen to the difference if you say I cannot do it or I cannot do it. So is it the one is talking about yourself? I can do. Other people can do it, but I cannot do it because I'm not good enough. Other people are better than me. They can do it. Or I cannot do it. It's probably it's there for me to do it. I deserve to do it, to achieve it, but I lack the resources. Well, that's a good place to start. And draw your map, your own map of the world. What you hear from other people is their map of the world. It's their upbringing. It's the influence of their ancestors. It's the influence of your parents, of not of your friends. And but important is what you see, how you see the world. And how you see the world is valid, holds validity. A little bit about intention and outcome. When we specify a goal we want to achieve, this is what we hear all the day, have a goal and then take the steps and do it and be responsible, be accountable to yourself for it. That's all good and well to do. That's right to do. But if the goal, the outcome, is only technically specified as a roadmap, but is not connected to your sensory world, it won't work. The intention is a sensory but not rational goal. When I say not rational, I don't mean irrational. It has quite a sense, but it's something that you cannot easily put in words. So I know when I was in my last year of university, I felt inside, I could specify it. I knew what I would like to work in and with. I wanted to work with grown-up people, with adult people in big industrial companies, manufacturing companies, because they had a huge lack of leadership. It was all command top down, and I wanted to make this slightly better. And a year and a half later, I worked in a big company. I don't know how I got there. I set the intention, and my conscience picked up the opportunities to get there. So the intention to see, feel, and experience deep inside how it feels in the end when you are there. That is what gives you the drive to pick up all the opportunities in your life. And when you know what the intention is, then work on the outcome, specify the goal, time specific, resource specific, but also always specific to your senses. How when I'm there in this omnisphere of my goal, my destination, what does it sound like? What does it look like? It's like seeing a movie. It's like immersing yourself in a fantastic stage play. And never say, this is my ultimate goal. Because when you reach one goal, there will be a next one. But always put the intention before the outcome. Exercise and practice Take ownership of your day. Put hacks and techniques aside, at least for a while. Every day you can read. Probably you find 25 articles every day when you read about the 10 best tips to do that, the 7 best tips to do that, the 5 biggest mistakes if you want to do that. Eat this vegetable, don't eat that vegetable. Stop it. Yeah. Just put this away for a side and listen to what's really in you. And if you need information about good nutrition, you find it. But don't just fall for everything that's thrown at you, because you know the world, especially today with social media, is all content, 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 and it is mostly designed to transport as a vehicle for advertisement. Choose what you want to learn. Don't people throw things at that throw things at you. And please, please, please honor your body. Eat, sleep, and rest well. And don't think the busier you are, the better your life will be. It will not. Honor your body. Because when you honor your mind is happy when it lives in a healthy body. Help your nervous system. Create a safe place for you. Create a sanctuary. Belong. Connect with good people. When I say good people, you probably know what I mean. I'm not talking about people who live by the law. Hopefully we all do. But people who are good for you. People who are not sucking out the energy of you. People where you feel we give and take, and together we become better. And keep aiming. Always look for a next level. Become a transcender. Appreciate excellence and beauty. Be grateful. Share hope, optimism, and humor. Laugh a lot. And seek spirituality beyond your basic needs. And so be the change you want to see in the world. Wise words. And do it now. And this is my last bit for today. When the noise becomes too much, when everybody knows better than you, when people around us throw their own fears and doubts at us, then it's time to step aside into the position of a neutral observer. Literally shake it all off, and then take a mindful, deep, deep dive into the ember of your own heart. And always remember the spiral staircase. It takes us slowly, slowly, and gently to higher levels of our ideal self. And now I shut up. I'll thank you for your patience. And I hand over to Edina.
Thank you, Walter. Just remain sitting comfortably in your chair. Make yourself the comfort is there. And allow your body just become very, very comfortable. While doing so, close your eyes now. And begin to pay attention how your breath flows in and out of your body. Does it feel wonderful and calming? Just breathe. As you exhale, imagine exhaling everything that happened during the past days. Imagine breathing in peacefulness. Visualize little bubbles of air containing relaxation and calm traveling to all parts of your body and filling it up completely. You feel so calm and peaceful and relaxed right now. Spring is here. The new and fresh season is a good time to make room for new wonderful things. to happen in your life. Remember that you are growing and changing each day. And every spring brings a new you, the new desired you. Think about how during the winter months certain flowers disappear and only come back to life stronger during the springtime. Imagine yourself now being a flower, ready to sprout from the bud. You've been hibernating all winter in a cozy shelter of this lovely Mother Earth. And this Mother Earth has protected you all through the frosty winter months. Now as spring approaches, the rains fall from the heavens and you soak up the water completely. It renews you and gently wakes you up. Notice how you look forward to feeling the beautiful warmth of the sun once again. Now you break the bubble and start to grow into beautiful, bright, passionate, proud flower that you are becoming. This is much like all of life. You follow your passion, your purpose. You choose new goals, things to strive for, and work towards those which makes us feel amazing and good each and every day. We always strive to show the best in ourselves and to be the best we can possibly be in this earth. Think about something new you would like to achieve, do, or experience. Or just something you want to change in your life right now. Focus on that for a moment now and imagine yourself growing and learning and becoming better at the exact thing. Just imagine. See yourself doing whatever it is that you wish to do and see it in your mind as already being real and true. Imagine yourself surrounded by loved ones who are cheering on you. You are so proud of yourself, and everyone else is proud of all you have been accomplished. Feel your heart just pumping and warmed because of all of your achievements. And this is what you set your mind to, what you focus on also this spring. Because of your focus and your effort to improve yourself each and every day. Because you believe in yourself and you made it happen. Just as a flower comes back stronger each and every spring, you do too. You've done a beautiful job relaxing and imagining today. So whenever you are ready, give your body a big stretch and open your eyes because you are a blooming flower. And just thank your body, thank your mind, and take your heart.
Thank you, Edina.
Lovely day.
I have to be mindful of time. So, and thank you again for your patience listening to my long speech this morning. So we do a little abridged version of our Rosenberg exercise. And for the new people, Stanley Rosenberg is I think, a Danish-born body worker who worked with Stephen Porges' polyvagal theory, and he developed some fantastic exercises to strengthen the vagus nerve, particularly the ventral branch of the vagus nerve, which is important for feeling of relaxation, connection, and safety. And in that respect, just when you sit upright and get into a nice deep breathing rhythm, turn your head to the right, very gently. Keep breathing. As far as you can feel a stretch, and a little bit of stretch is okay. Don't overstretch, don't go into real pain. Feel a stretch and gently come back to the center. Keep breathing and do the same to the other side. Slowly turn the head until you feel that stretch. Go a little bit deeper into that stretch, but don't let it go into pain. Just feel the stretch, even enjoy it. And you may feel on the opposite side in your shoulder, even a stretch there. Come back to the center. And now reach to the sky. Imagine you would like to tickle the sky, yeah? Just imagine a little bit higher and still a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Oh, yeah. And then put your hands behind your head. Make a nice bed for your head. And you are aware of your elbows, left and right. Keep your head straight and only move your eyes to the right. So check out your right elbow and keep breathing. And you might feel the urge to yawn. And this is good. It's perfectly all right. Oh, move your eyes back to the center. And keeping your head straight, check out your left elbow. Bring the eyes back to the front. And roll your head a little bit gently. Now warm up your hands so they get nice, warm, and soft. And put your chin into your hands. Remember, like your grandmother gave you a hug when you were little, and just hold your face. Feel the warmth of your palms. You may even circulate with your fingertips a little bit. Let your tongue drop to the bottom of your jaw. All the internal chatter stops. And imagine how the fingertips get longer and longer. And you may feel a sense of relaxation around your eyes. Give yourself that hug and love and warmth and self-respect. Then bring your hands down to your heart or to your diaphragm. And take another deep breath. And now, if you wish, open your eyes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being super patient with me today. And have a good day. Own your day, own your week. Do all the good things you want to do. Be the change, be the light. And be here next Monday. Bye.
Thank you, Walter.
Thank you,
And have a good
everybody.
week.
Success. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good week.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah. Are you still recording, Levin?
Yeah.
Stop